So these are the gorgeous cards I have created from the new Cherish collection, and I just love these. I wish I could show you, but I've misplaced my catalogue. I think I left it at my friend's house, so I can't show you where these are in the catalogue, but they are from the October, November, December seasonal ideas book, and this is the last collection. They usually have 2 Christmas collections and they have a non-Christmas collection, so this is the non-Christmas collection. And so I have used 2 things from this Cherish collection, and it's the Cherish Picture My Life cards, and they are number X7287D. And I love these cards. You get 4x6 cards and 3x4 cards, and they are amazing. I've only got a few cards left over to show you, so I've mainly got the ones that are the journal cards. So the ones I felt like I couldn't really use on the card designs because they didn't really go, but that's all I have left over in the pack. But you do get 24 cards in here, and I just love the sizes because you can use them for your pocket scrapbooking, but they really make really quick and easy and simple cards. So I'm just going to quickly share this video into my group. Hi Leanne, good evening. Hello, hello. Let me know if you can hear me and see me okay. Not that you can see me, but you can see my cards. And then that way I know the video is working. You've been crafting all day. Yay, that's awesome. So I'm just going to share this into my group. There we go. So I'm going to show you all these cards individually. I used a few other things to create this. I have used the embellishments that go with the Cherish collection, and these are the Cherish embellishments. They are X7287E, and you get quite a lot of embellishments in here. I haven't used all of them from the pack, but these are die cut shapes, and you just pop the shapes out. You get white sheet, you get this kind of blue color. I think this is Seabook, the new color Seabook. There's a few pieces of paper that I had from the Pitch My Life cards that I've got left over. So I've got heaps and heaps of embellishments that I can use on my Cherish scrapbooking pages. So I do have the Cherish scrapbooking workshop coming in the mail this week. My order is due to arrive on Friday, so I will be showing you that very, very soon as well. The other things I used to create these beautiful cards is this gorgeous stamp set, which I used for my flower shop cards, and this is the Flourished greetings, and you can find this in the annual catalogue. And I really, really love this stamp set. You've got really great sentiments, and they're a bit of a flourish, which is, I think the font is very, very pretty. So you've got happy birthday, thinking of you, with love, thank you, and best wishes. So this is a range of occasions. I've also used another stamp set from my stash for just some of the other sentiments because I didn't have these. Some of these were a little bit too big to fit onto the card designs. And the other thing that I have used is silver shimmer trim. So I have used the little dots from my stash, but I've used the silver shimmer trim. You guys know I love our shimmer trims, and I just find that they're so easy to just add a bit of sparkle. I haven't got the calendar kit yet, Leanne. I'm going to order it this month so that I'll play with it next month. So I try to only order one big kit at per month so that I have a different project to work on. Hi Doreen, how are you? Good evening. So I'm really, really excited about these cards, guys. So let's quickly show you them a little bit up close and personal. So I actually use the stitched rectangle thin cuts to actually create, cut the cards out to create kind of like a nice stitched border. And then this is one of the 4x6 cards, and this is one of the 3x4 cards. And then I've got one of the 3x4 cards and I've cut it in half, and I've used half on this one and half on another one. And then I've just added a bit of shimmer trim down the middle. Now you could add another stamp on here. You could say like love always, or happy anniversary, or something like that. I've just left it plain because I can always add a sentiment on later, or I can stamp something in the inside of the card. So this one was a really nice 4x6 PML card, and again I've used that stitch rectangle thin cut to cut the PML card out, and it just gives that really nice stitched border. This one I've raised it up on some foam tape to give it a little bit of dimension. I've just put a little bit of silver shimmer trim. These were one of the Cherish embellishments. I've used some dots from my stash, so I managed to find some dots that go with these colors in this collection, and then I've just stamped one of the stamps from one of my sentiment stamp sets from last year. And then this one was quite pretty. This is actually a 3x4 PML card, and I actually cut the card in half. Oh no, actually I think it was a 4x6, and I cut the top and the bottom off. And then this is a 3x4 card, and I just laid that in the middle, and then I stamped my sentiment. And then I wanted to add some shimmer trim, and then I added a little embellishment from the Cherish embellishments, and then I just put a little dot, a little enamel dot there. And I think that one is really, really pretty. This one was another simple one. Again, I used the stitched rectangle thin cuts, and then I just cut a piece of white daisy cardstock and just stamped a simple sentiment on it, added a few dots. So once you actually pair up all of these Picture My Life cards and then you start creating with them, the cards come together very, very quickly. So this one was a large card. It was a 4x6 card. I cut it down with the stitched rectangles, and then it had a funny sentiment in there which would be more for a scrapbooking page, so I decided to cover it up with this 3x4 card, and then I just stamped the thank you sentiment in the middle. And then I wanted to add a little bit of extra bling, so I just added some shimmer trim to the top and the bottom. And this is really great because I just cut lengths that are like 4 inches or a little bit less than 4 inches, and then I don't waste too much, and then I just added a few little enamel dots. This one came together because I got a large Picture My Life card, which was this floral background, and I decided to cut it down the middle. And then this is a 3x4 Picture My Life card, and this is another 3x4 one that I cut in half, and I used half on one side and half on the other. I actually think that might be the back of that card, so you can see that might be the back side of that one. And this one, this was, I think, a journal box, and I cut the floral out. I thought that floral was really, really pretty. I've raised it up on a little bit of foam tape to give it some dimension, and then I added some little dots on there, and then I added the sentiment down here. And I think that one turned out really pretty. So this one was really simple. I actually just got a 3x4 Picture My Life card, and I cut it in the middle. So that's 1.5 inches by 4 inches. And then this was another little strip that I cut off one of the PML cards, and this was actually a floral that was attached to a journal card. So this was a journal card. It had this floral in the side, and I thought, oh, I'm going to cut that floral design off and I'm going to use that on my card. And this one I just stamped the sentiment straight on the card base, and then I added a few little of the Cherish embellishments and another little enamel dot. This one was a really easy card to put together as well. This one is a 3x4, actually a 4x6 PML card, and I just used the stitched rectangle frame to cut that out. And then this is a 3x4 card, and this one had a sentiment on it that said like just because, or I don't know what it said on there, but I didn't really like it, so I cut a little piece of white daisy cardstock and I just stamped thank you on there. And these are the little wood shapes that come in the Cherish embellishment pack, so I just popped a few of those on. And it did have a floral design under there, you can kind of see it, but I really liked this flower that I cut out of one of the PML cards, so I decided to raise it up on a bit of foam tape, and I popped that on there. And then this card came together really quickly. So this is the back side of this particular piece. So this was a 4x6 one, and you can see that's one side, and this is the other side. So again, I just put that across. This is a little 3x4 card. I just stamped the sentiment in the middle, popped a little bit of shimmer trim on, and added some little dots. So look how quick and easy these cards are, girls. Like honestly, they came together so quickly. This one was probably the easiest. This was a really nice 4x6 card, and I just cut it out with the stitched rectangle frames. And then I put a little bit of shimmer trim just at the sides. I didn't have it all the way going across. And then I just thought that it needed something extra, so I added a little piece of white daisy, stamped the For You sentiment on there, and then I just added some of the little wood shapes, and I feel like that card is really, really pretty and simple. And then the last card was this one, and this one is just used from scraps. So this was the same piece of paper that I used on this one. You can see that's the other side of the PML card, but it's just the back. One is the front, one is the back. And then I used a little bit of this card. So when I cut this particular card out, there was a little bit left over from that card. So I just put that up there. And then this is a little 3x4 PML card, and I just stamped the sentiment in there, and then I just raised up the little heart on a bit of foam tape. So they're all the cards, girls. I'm really happy with how they came together. It probably took me a few hours on the first night, the first rainy night at home, which was Friday night, to like mix and match the cards together, pair them all up, see which side of the PML card I liked the best. And then the second night, I trimmed everything, and then I started to put them together and add the shimmer trim and the embellishments, and they came together really, really quickly. So there is some gorgeous Christmas story PML cards from the Christmas paper pack. You could do the same type of thing and make some Christmas cards using those particular ones as well. So yeah, these are my cards, and I hope I have given you some inspiration to look at the PML cards in a different way. Don't forget to add this stamp set to your next order. This is a really great stamp set to have in your collection. You'll use this for years and years and years. It's called Flourished Greetings, and I really, really love it. So thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. If you have any questions about my cards, just pop them in the comments below. Don't forget, you can go to my website, and if you want to look up the Cherish range, all you have to do is go to the search bar at the top of my website and type in Cherish, and everything will come up that goes with this collection. You'll be able to see the paper pack, the PML cards, you'll be able to see the embellishments, all sorts of things, and then you can create your own special cards. So thanks for watching. I hope you have a great night. Enjoy your crafty time in your craft room, and I will catch you again on the flip side. Bye guys.